Good morning, good morning. This is gonna be so, you can tell I just got out of the shower and I put in like the biscuits before I went in and I set a timer and I was like, oh yeah, like no problem. That timer went off and I had to like very quickly be like, oh my God, like I have to like throw my clothes out quickly or throw my towel on and take them out so they didn't burn. Thankfully, even though I was like a minute and a half after it went off, they did not burn. So we are good. I'd like to clarify that I had my towel on while I filmed that clip, but I just didn't want to go lower than my face because that felt weird. I also, I talk about this all the time in real life or like in person, and I'm glad to know I'm not alone in it because I know it's actually something that a lot of neurodivergent people struggle with. Showering, I hate it. I hate it. Do you want to know why? Because first of all, the feeling of water when I have nothing else on is, I hate it. But then once you get used to that, then you have to get out of the shower into the cold air around you and dry off enough to put on clothes that won't stick to you and feel wrong. Like I put on these leggings when my legs, I guess, were still kind of wet. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it. I'm trying to fix them, but my legs still, I guess, aren't dry enough or now the fabric's wet, whatever. It's obnoxious. I hate it. There's a few errands that need to happen today, but I'm going to the dentist at 1:40, or that's when my appointment is. So kind of gonna do everything around that time today. Big things on the list. Go to Kroger, not really for groceries, but more just I need, like the biggest thing I need is toothpaste, and I know they sell the toothpaste that I get because I get children's toothpaste because I don't like the taste of mint. And I need to go there. I need to cancel my gym membership. Now listen, I did really well for a while, but with rehearsals happening on Thursdays, that really just kind of messed up my plan of going twice a week. And then I was out of town and all of that, and I'm just not using it, right? So unfortunately, I can't cancel online. I have to go in person and cancel. I know that's so they can try to deter people from canceling, but I hate that, right? Anyway, I need to do that, and I need to go to Aldi once again, really just for like some fruit. That's pretty much it. But I really liked the blueberries I got there. What was that? Late last week, something like that. I ate them very quickly. So I would like to get some more of those. But yeah, there's that. So all of that is kind of centered around, going to the dentist at 1:40 though. I'm going to go to Kroger before because nothing I'm getting there. Ooh, I didn't think that through. I don't think anything I'd be getting there would be refrigerated. I don't think so. I mean, I could make that the case because then I would go to Aldi and get stuff that's kind of refrigerated there. And then go to Aldi and Planet Fitness to cancel the membership afterwards because I would pass one coming from Aldi. So anyway, just like I will pass a Kroger going to the dentist. So that's kind of the plan. It is 10:35 right now. So that means I want to leave here. I need to be there at like 1:40. I'm going to leave here at like 12:45. So like an hour early to get over there. So that way I don't feel super rushed in Kroger. So, and I might, if I get there super early, I might do the ultimate terrible thing that you should ever do and go into Barnes & Noble. Because I recently got an email from them that was like, hey, remember, you have some rewards with us. You have a $5 reward. And I'm like, don't tell me that. Ridiculous. You don't have to tell me. I'm keeping an eye on Nola because she just did something kind of weird. There was a car outside that like slammed its door or like opened its trunk or closed its trunk or something. And I had these on, so I couldn't fully tell what it was, but it sounded like she sort of like growled, not at her sister, not at me. She just sort of growled and then went under the couch, and she's sitting under the couch. Like, she seems totally content under the couch. She's not like hiding, like I can see her, like she's sitting right, like where the cat, like I can see her, but I'm like, this is kind of weird. So I'm hoping she's okay. I hate to do it but 194 pages, I can't do it. And I do like book review videos on TikTok. That was weird. It like cut me off. Anyway, as I was saying, I do some like book review videos that I post on TikTok sometimes. And I only do them, I try to keep them relatively positive. Like I will only do them if I have mostly positive things to say about the book and if I've finished it. But this is going to be an exclusion from that rule. It's not going to follow that because I'm not finishing it. But it is such a unique book that I had never heard of before. I don't think it's very talked about, and I know it is up some people's alley. It's just not up mine, and there are good parts to it. There's just also a lot of issues with it, so I will make a video and talk about it, even though I didn't finish it. Well, very slight change in plans. I left the house later than I anticipated. It is almost 1 o'clock right now, so I'm not gonna stop at Kroger there. I will also still pass it on the way back, so I'm gonna do that instead. Because I got distracted because my neighbor, their daughter, had her baby, and I happened to see them getting out of the car, and I poked my head out and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm being so nosy, but congratulations. And so they brought her over quickly for me to see her, and she was precious. And so asked them how they were doing. They said, you know, we're doing well, she's sleeping really well. And I was like, that's great. So yeah, so that was exciting. I didn't even ask her name because I was like, I'm being super nosy, but I just happened to look out my door as they were getting out and I was like, oh my God. So anyway, but yeah, so I left a little bit later than anticipated, but it's okay, we're gonna make it work. So I did not have very much time, but I did briefly stop by the Barnes & Noble because it's 1:31. My appointment isn't until 1:40, but I'm driving there now. To see, my biggest thing is I see if they have the blind date with the book section, because that's my favorite. Unfortunately, they do not have it, and I asked the lady and she was like, oh, we haven't had it in a while. And I was like, darn it, that's such a bummer. And she goes, we may have it after the new year. And I said, okay, cool, thanks. So I didn't grab anything from there, but I did see a box set of a series I really enjoy called The Naturals. So it's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And it's called The Naturals. I have the whole series, but I did let my friend Lily from work borrow the first one, and she's at college right now and I haven't gotten it back from her, so I don't know about that. Plus the new covers are honestly just better than the old ones, and the box set is $47, I think, for all 4 books, so that's something I'll keep in mind and I might put on my Christmas list. 2:13 and I am out of the dentist. They even took me back a little late. I don't think they took me back until like 1:45-ish. Now, I saw Beth's Jeep at Nothing But Cakes, so that means I have to go say hi. That is the rule. So, yeah. But they said everything looks good, no cavities. They said a little bit of puffiness on my gums and stuff, so to focus on that a little bit more, but other than that, looking good. I knew I should have stopped by when I saw her Jeep, because now I don't see her Jeep anymore. Darn it. I am still gonna go in though and ask if she's there, because I thought about getting a buntlet anyway, because why not? But I'm not 100% sure because they sort of need to be refrigerated. Not that it's super hot, but I do need to stop at stores and stuff, so I don't know if that's a very good idea, but I still want to stop by to see if maybe she just swapped out her car for someone else. I don't know. So I did get myself a buntlet. I missed Beth by like 20 minutes. I should have stopped before I went for my appointment, but I got it mixed up in my head that I thought she's typically there for closing, not for, anyway. But I did get to see Sammy's mom, and she was so sweet. She gave me her discount on the buntlet, so I got myself a snickerdoodle buntlet, and I'm stopping to get some lunch because I wasn't going to, and then I realized, you know what, you're going into grocery stores, and if you are kind of hungry now, you're going to be hungry by the time you get there, and then you're going to be buying everything because you're going to be hungry. So I was like, let's undo the damage
before it can happen. I also totally forgot what we used to tell people when I worked there. And they'd be like, do I have to refrigerate this? Or how long is it good in the fridge? 5 days in the fridge, 2 days out. I'm like, I know the answer to this question. So I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, I know it's not hot outside, but will it still be okay in my car? Yes, you know this.
I will tell you one thing. She really picked at my teeth today. Jeez, I might take some Advil or some Aleve, because, like, it's not too sore, but it's more like my gums are sore, which is kind of, they said that they were a little inflamed. Which, granted, that was the dentist who said that, and I was like, yeah, she just got done poking at my gums. I think that's why they're inflamed, but I seriously, like, can feel how inflamed they are when I talk. So, I don't know if I should take Advil or Aleve for that.
Anyway, that was a huge tangent. I'm heading to bed. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, sorry. I walk out of here and I go, oh, hey, Nola, sitting right over there. And I'm like, oh, I wonder where Olive is. Blending into the comforter. That's where she is. That's where she is. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.